Hello everybody, this is your boy the Almighty Green Talent bringing you a video, and this video pertains to tonight's game. The Philadelphia Eagles play the Washington Commanders in Philadelphia, and this is my key to victory. But before I begin, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to the video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell on top. Please share the video. And please don't forget to comment and let me know what you think about tonight's game, because what I got to speak about is going to be very concerning. All right, let's begin. All right, now, this video is not to scare anyone, but it is to alarm everyone. What I mean by alarm is the Washington Commanders are a 7-3 football team. 7-3. They did it because they got a new rookie quarterback by the name of Chase Daniels, who is the new phenom of the NFC East, along with Jalen Hurts, and that is about it. The other two quarterbacks really don't matter. I'm talking about Daniel Jones and Dak Prescott. Those two quarterbacks really don't mean a thing in the NFC East. It's Hurts and Daniels. Now, the Washington Commanders offense is very, very dangerous. They got crazy Lauren, the wide receiver, who's been in the league now about 7 years in the NFL, at the NFL level, out of the University of Ohio. I think he played with I forgot the other quarterback who he played with. I won't say Kyler Murray. I think he played with Kyler Murray, what I want to say. But I could be wrong on that. But anyway, Trey Daniels made this offense one of the most dangerous top 5. It's a top 5 ranked offense in the league, along with the Eagles. Now, the Eagles' situation, they on defense, they got to play very disciplined, cause Daniels has the ability to break the pocket at all costs. He can break left, break right, and if you leave a gap in the middle, he'll break that with accurate speed. This boy has, I think he runs a 4.35. He's very fast out of the backfield, and he has an adequate, strong arm enough to complete balls downfield, because in one of them games he played, I think it was Seattle, he threw the bomb downfield at the it was a Hail Mary. He threw the Hail Mary, I think, from the 35-yard line, and threw it all the way down to the end zone, and the Seahawks tried to bat the ball down, only to tip the ball to the opposing wide receiver on the Washington Commanders, and they won that football game. Ever since then, they've been cutting up. They only lost 3 games. In them 3 games, they lost against winning teams, with the last one being Pittsburgh, who we also play later in this season. But that's another day, another time. So the Washington Commanders got very good. Like I said, they got very good, adequate offense. They got scary Terry McLaurin. They got a pretty good, adequate running game, and they also have a pretty good. They also got a pretty good offensive line, because Chase Daniels had gotten pretty good protection in the backfield. All right. Pretty good he has pretty good protection, y'all. I mean, this guy is very, very good. The offensive line, they got a top 10 ranked offensive line. They got a very good defense. Their defense is not that good, but their defense is good enough. But I put you this way: next season, their defense will be very, very dangerous. So the way it's looking, it's gonna be the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. They're gonna be battling it out for the next 4 or 5 years in this division, because Washington came up. They have come up. They have definitely came up in this league. Who would have thought? A lot of people thought it was going to be the Cowboys and the Eagles. Cowboys have fallen wayside to the line because they failed to get some wide receivers. They failed to get some players through free agency, and they had a very poor NFL draft the last couple of years. That's why the Cowboys are hurting. The Giants are on the upswing. They drafting pretty good, so the Giants will probably be good in the next 3 years. The Eagles and Commanders will be good for the next 5 or 6 years, and Giants and Cowboys are light years away from being a good offense and good defense, because they got to rebuild at some point in time. And this Washington Commanders team is extremely, extremely dangerous. If you got his noise in the background, because I'm at work, as you can see, I got my work vest on, so that you get some idea. But anyway, it's not about it's about this team. I mean, this team can put up 30 to 40 points on anybody, and they did it quite well this entire season. Win or loss, they put up some pretty good points. And so the Eagles are going to come into this game, and they got to contain Daniel. Daniel's the most dangerous. So I'm not exactly sure what Vic fan show is going to do, but I can tell you this: he need to create some kind of plan to put the lid on Daniel, because Daniels have the ability to break the pocket, like I mentioned in this video. He has speed. As a matter of fact, they say he leads the team in rushing. They say he had like 400 or 500 yards rushing. So the Eagles going to figure out some way to contain him at all costs. So that's the Eagles' defensive situation, and they're going to figure out how much way they got to tackle. They just gonna have to tackle. It is what it is. They're gonna have to tackle, like they've been doing these last 4 games. Tackle. Now on the Eagles' offense, now the same thing. Run the football. Gonna have to run the rock. The way it's looking, in the next 2 or 3 games coming up, the Eagles are going to figure out some way to get Saquon the rock. They're going to make sure that he has up to 25 touches, and they're going to have to share that ball along with Shipley and the other running back. They're going to have to split the rock so that Saquon will have some rest, because he wants to rest in between time, because teams are going to be hitting Saquon between now and then. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be trying to knock him off the block, stop him at all costs. And Hurts, on the other hand, going to have to pass, because something tells me the Washington Commanders are going to try to stifle the run. If they can if the Commanders can stop the run with 4 down linemen, that's gonna make it very difficult for her to get the ball out of his hand, because then they're gonna start bringing rushes up the gut and on the side for Hurts. And if you watch the last tape, when the Eagles played the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys came up with some different type of blitzes to get the Hurts. And that's what I expect the Washington Commanders to do, but they're gonna do a different job at doing it, which means they got to figure out some way to pick up the blitz and keep Hurts upright where he can get the ball out cleanly. Because if not, it could be a long Thursday night game. And I'm not exactly sure who's gonna win the football game, because I'm not, like I said, I don't do predictions. It's not my speed to do predictions. So I'm let it go as it may. If you guys out there want to predict, do your thing. I'm not predicting a damn. I'm not predicting nothing. Sorry. I'm sorry if that don't float your boat. But this is a very important game for both teams. They got the Eagles to play the football game 3.5 favorites, which means that could be a low ball going game. If Eagles win the football game by 3 points, that's fine. But Washington is a team that you're not going to blow out. I can tell you that. The last 3 games the Commanders lost, they lost by 7 points or less. 7 points or less. So I don't expect it to be no blowout game, but it's going to be a game to a point. Whoever gets the most turnovers will win the football game. Chase Daniels had not thrown an interception in this game from what I've been in all season, from what I've been told. So the Eagles going to figure out some way to bait him 2 interceptions. They're going to have to do it. If they can get 2 interceptions from this dude and get 10 to 17 points, I'll be glad with that. Because that let me know that the defense doing their jobs and containing Chase Daniels. They're going to have to figure out some way to blitz him, stop him at all costs, tackle him if he run. All right, you too. And so that's what it's going to come down to. It really is. So this game is going to be quite challenging, extremely challenging. And it could be one of those games where you're going to be biting your fingers or biting your fingernails off your fingers. It could be one of those games, and it's been a long time the Eagles have had a game like that. It's been a long time. So Eagle fans, get ready to start biting your nails or putting gloves on your hands, because it could be one of those kind of games. The way it's looking. And then we gotta play Washington one more time. It's gonna be in Washington. And the Eagles are not going to sweep Washington. If the Eagles can get one up on Washington, that is fine. But the Eagles should sweep the Giants. They should sweep the Cowboys. But they're probably going to split the game against Washington. They're going to split Washington. Because Washington is that good. They are that very good. So that's why it's going to be very important that the Eagles keep their eyes on Chase Daniels and make sure that he do not get the ball out. They're going to play. If the Eagles get sacked in this game, they're going to be covered sacks. Ain't no such thing as blitzing and getting the sacks. They need to be covered sacks. I'm not even going to sit here and point out specific players or what players should do. They know what they need to do defensively. They know. They're going to cover and cover well, because if McLaurin gets going, it could be hard to stop him. That's why they call him Scary Terry for a reason. Once he gets going, ain't no stopping him. And this is a Washington team that has been on the uprise for the past 4 years, if you think about it. Look at all the coaching they've had in the last 4 years. They've had 2 defensive coaches, and now they got, actually they got 3. They had 1 offensive coach, 2 defensive coaches, and they back to another defensive coach. And then they got Cliff Kingsbury as the offensive coordinator. And if this keep going, Cliff Kingsbury, he's going to be a coach again in the NFL in the near future, because this guy, Cliff Kingsbury, he's a very good offensive play caller, as you can see. He did real well when he with the Arizona Cardinals. And yes, that he took the Cardinals to the playoffs, I think 2 straight seasons before his demise out of Arizona, which they hired our defensive coordinator, Gannon, with him to take his place. So this game gonna be scary, y'all. You might want to get ready, because it's gonna be one of those nights. Should I watch it? Yeah, I think I will, because I'm an Eagle fan. I have to watch this game, despite how it's gonna turn out. But I do expect the Eagles to win the football game. Like I said, if they win it, they're going to win by less. It's going to be 7 points or less. It ain't going to be no 34-20 or 45-20. It's going to be none of those games. It's going to be a very close game than you guys think. Some of y'all thinking it's going to be a blowout, but it's not going to be no blowout. Hell no. It's going to be a very close, nail-biting game. So, without any further ado, this is my key to victory. Run the football, pass when you have to, protect Hurts, protect the running game, get the running game going, wide receiver to get open, get the ball out of Hurts' hands so he can be protected at all costs. Hurts run when you have to, because Washington is going to bring some type of defensive thing you haven't seen. This is y'all first time facing a very good Washington football team. Very good. Defense, contain Chase Daniels. Contain Gary Terry. Do not allow them to run on us. We gotta stifle the run. That is my key to victory. And coaches, call some good plays. Do not put Hurts in shotgun formation all the time. Pistol fine. Put him on the center more. In this game, I want to see Hurts on the center more than usual. I want to see them. I want 80% of the time. I want to see them calling plays on the center. Pistol formation. We need to eliminate that. We need to minimize that as much as possible. And also for the tush push. Do it when you have to. Because teams have found ways to stop it, and it ain't that good right now. But teams have found ways to do it, to stop it. Do it when you have to. All right, here we go. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got to say right now for tonight's game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, like, share, subscribe to the video. Please smash those likes. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And I am out of here tonight. Commanders at Eagles. gonna be a nail biter, y'all. Gonna be a nail biter. Peace.